Coming at you live from New York, this is The Refresh, your weekly download on what went down in advertising. No, unfortunately, I'm kidding. I just have serious FOMO over not seeing those billboards in person and missing out on Ad Week 2025. This week, we're covering off on a handful of product updates and partnerships, including Mastercard's Commerce Media Network, AppsFlyer and Roku's partnership. Oh look, Roku. Spotify's new Spotify Ad Exchange partnerships, as well as Amazon's new devices to better support Alexa Plus. So let's get into it. Mastercard is officially getting into the commerce media game with the launch of Mastercard Commerce Media. Pretty straightforward. It's built off of data from their 500 million cardholders who are racking up 159 billion transactions every year. The network will be supported by both on-site and off-site inventory from Mastercard's properties as well as third-party publishers. We've seen the launch of quite a few commerce media networks this year as advertisers continue to consolidate their strategies around data, specifically data that gives them greater proximity and or relevance to their audiences. Transaction data in particular can provide a more 360 view of a consumer, allowing advertisers from non-retail verticals to get in on the opportunity. Moving over to AppsFlyer and Roku, who are launching a new self-reporting network integration. It's basically just a fancy way of saying this is a better way of sharing data back and forth between the two platforms in order to improve measurement capabilities and outputs. The SRN will rely more on probabilistic signals like IP address rather than shaky identifiers like IDFA or GAID. Integrations like this, or conversion APIs, will continue to play a critical role for advertisers as they look to understand the performance of their campaigns across channels, especially those like CTV that may not have an easily tracked action associated to them. Alright, let's jump over to Spotify, who's also on the integration train. Last week they announced that their Spotify Ad Exchange will now plug into Amazon DSP and Yahoo DSP. Advertisers who work with either of these DSPs will now be able to access Spotify's audio and video inventory programmatically. For Yahoo DSP users, Connect ID will also be supported by the integration. Spotify is learning what their streaming TV counterparts already know. In order to keep revenues going up and to the right, you have to better monetize your ad-supported users. And for Spotify, this is 60% of their base, but right now the majority of their revenue is coming from their premium paid subscribers. Spotify has been making a heavy push this year to beef up their ad tech stack and make more of their inventory available programmatically. Doing this via platform integrations also enables easier data sharing, like we saw with AppsFlyer and Roku. For Amazon and Spotify in particular, this is pairing two massive first-party datasets together. Finally, Amazon had their own series of announcements. They'll be releasing 4 new Echo devices that are specifically built to better support Alexa Plus. Alongside this, Alexa Plus will also get a new home in the latest lineup of Fire TVs that Amazon is rolling out. Another less talked about, but arguably more intriguing pieces of this announcement is that Aura Ring users can connect their data into Alexa Plus. Amazon already has a massive wealth of data on us available to them. Adding our conversations into the mix, our habits, routines, lifestyles, preferences, only serves to hyper-personalize what it knows about us. I think we're going to see conversations play a larger role in how we advertise in 2026, whether it's the actual ad formats or some sort of data support. That's all we have time for today. Thanks for joining us for The Refresh, and we'll catch you next week. Gosh, these are just so beautiful.